Hello, everyone. We are here at the 2025 Jazz Health and Food Truck Festival here at Monte Irving Park in Orange, New Jersey. I am JacQueline Mestre, and here with our amazing artists who are performing tonight. We started at 11 a.m. and the band started going shortly after 12, and we opened up with Gibbs III. With the Brick City Soul Collective. Yes. What an honor and a pleasure to have you with us and to opening us up, to the great music. And, for those who are watching us and that will be watching this, tell us about your career. When did you begin? We heard just from Kevin that he met you when he was about 8 years old at the program that you were involved in. So this comes from your youth.
Well, you know what? My career started more in Irvington, because that's where my base is. But the jazz thing started in New Brunswick. There was an institution way back in the day called the New Brunswick Jazz Institute where I met Kevin and so many wonderful artists who are now doing big things today. And it was founded under a guy by the name of Leslie Ford, who has since passed on, great trumpeter from Newark, who was given the opportunity to a bunch of inner city youth in the 80s and the 90s who could not afford to have lessons, like most people, well, some other people can, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So he started this institute to give back to the community. I just so happened to get in there through another local artist by the name of Lawrence Gilliam, who was a legendary percussionist out of the city of Newark as well. And I think he also passed on as well. And I was just lucky enough to get in there for free. And it made me the monster who I am today.
What age was that?
I was 14. I started playing music around 9, 10, just so I can be with some kids to play with or whatever. I never knew that this was ever a thing, really. I just wanted to play with the kids,
So through this program is how you just started your love for music. Did it begin at home? Your family?
No.
Just out?
No, it just out. I was at school, and I was at a parade actually, and I saw Irvington High School marching band doing their thing, and the guys were twirling trumpets, and the girls were, everybody's having a good time, everybody's singing. Yes. I'm like, I want to be a part of that someday. And
music, it just touched your soul,
and all of a sudden,
that passion.
Right, and I got a trumpet in my hands eventually. And
the rest is history.
I had to try to be better than everybody else so I can get that love and attention that the others was getting, and then it just worked out from there.
Well, not only are you a trumpet player, but you are a composer and a producer, and you've been playing for so long.
Yes.
You went to the New Brunswick Jazz Institute. And later trained with Donald Byrd at the Delaware State University.
Yes,
you've toured with Grammy-nominated singer Joe Thomas, who you shared the stage with, and jazz legends like Wynton Marsalis, Roy Hargrove, Terrence Blanchard, and now you have your own Soul Collective.
Yes.
How long have you had Brick City Soul Collective?
I started Brick City Soul Collective back in 2011. I just wanted to make some music and play some music that I enjoy, that I know others would enjoy. I've been composing music literally since I was in high school, and I never got the chance to really get the chance to perform it. So I'm like, I want to start my own thing so I can not only play the music that I compose, but I want to play the music that I also produce. And so you got a glimpse of that today. And now, of course, there's levels, but you know what? But it is starting to get some type of momentum going. And that's why I'm keeping myself in that gym so I can keep the, keep it on ice,
Yes, and thank you for gracing us with your selections that you've produced. You are a multi-instrumentalist that play. You include also the alto saxophone, organ, and the keys. So much versatility across multiple genres: jazz, R&B, gospel, Latin, and reggae, and classical.
Hey, look, I just got finished seeing my artist friend of mine by the name of Kess. It's like a big-time soca artist, and because I know his entire band, it was like, I'm almost there. I met this other guy by the name of Burrus last year, and I'm starting to get into the Afrobeats thing with him and Adam Kool-Aid, you know what I mean? So you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you got to understand, this music is this music is diverse. You know, we are as a people, you know, when we came to this country under unfortunate circumstances, we had to make something out of absolutely nothing that blossomed into something so wonderful that now the whole world wants for themselves.
Always has, always will.
Yeah,
Yes.
and so now that I know that my ancestors are the reason why this is the way it is I feel it's my obligation and my spiritual and physical duty to make sure that it is being represented at the highest level possible every time.
Absolutely. And the calling on your life,
Yes,
you know, with all your gifts.
yes,
So you also, beyond performing, you're a musical director,
Yes.
arranger, and educator,
Yes.
mentoring young musicians as was once
Yes.
stuck to you.
yes,
And you have produced several projects under the Brick City, New Jersey
Yes.
Entertainment LLC.
yes, yes,
You
ma'am.
record and tour worldwide,
Yes.
and you bring your signature sound to audiences everywhere you go,
Yes,
like
ma'am.
you did this evening.
Yes.
So we want to thank you for joining us
Thank
here,
you.
for
Thank
opening
you.
up the festival.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell us, where can people find you online?
You know where you can find me? You can find me at King James Gibbs III on Facebook or Instagram. King James Gibbs III, 3 capital I's. Also go to YouTube, James Gibbs III, and listen to the music. It's a lot of music on there. Please subscribe to the channel because I post so much music on there, and a lot of performances as well too. I perform a lot live, and a lot of that stuff is on there. So yeah, look, come and join the family, and sign up for, you know, when you get on my Instagram and Facebook, you know, send me an email. I'll let you know where I'm at, and trust me, I'm all over the place, and we always have a blast. Trust me, trust me, you're welcome in advance. That's all I gotta say.
Well, thank you again for gracing us with your presence
Thank you,
here.
my
We
dear.
hope to have you next year,
I hope so,
and to
too.
see you throughout the year at other events.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
so much.
Thank
What a
you.
pleasure and honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I am JacQueline Mestre here with the 2025 Jazz and Health Food Truck Festival at Mount Monty Irving Park in Orange, New Jersey. Gibbs III and the Brick City Soul Collective.
Right.